My name is Mark and this is my story. Um, well, I was brought up in Lane Cove in Sydney um, with my mother and my brother. I didn't have a dad because he passed away when I was 7, so I was brought up there, and the house was on the edge of a golf course. So my brother and I played golf every day. It was a good life, but it was an alcoholic family, so, it was a bit haywire.
So your mum was a drinker?
Yeah, she was a closet drinker. I was a drinker too. Yeah, well, I got a job for the railways, and I made myself scarce for three days in a row, just drinking and binging and carrying on. So, yeah, that was my life. My existence was smoking dope and drinking and just mixing with the people from the railways, going to the hostel and drinking and binging and that sort of thing. So what changed that was basically God. That changed it was a friend took me to a meeting, a friend that I saw a few times came over to my place for a visit, and he took me to a meeting with a man, pastor called Barry Smith, and he's talking about end time prophet. So I heard his message, and the Holy Spirit sort of arrested me, and I committed my life to Christ there and then. That was going back in 1990, I think. Yeah, just a traumatic change. I mean, the people in the railways were drinking and carrying on, and they were scared of me, the new me. Don't leave me with him, they said. He'll convert me. Oh, just the people couldn't believe it, because they used to carry me downstairs from the pub drunk, and and my life totally changed. I gave up drinking and I gave up smoking, and I became a normal human being. I used to read the Bible at work, just sit at a table there and read the Bible, and people there were just taken by me. I mean, they used to put on pornographic pictures up on the walls in the mill room, and I used to rip them down. And they didn't like me that much. Yeah, they teased me and bullied me, but it was in fun, And they said to me, Mark, you're a real Christian. Other people aren't. So I went to Byron Bay to live up there for 6 months, and people up there had no money and were drinking and carrying on, and I sort of mixed with them and tried not to get pulled back to the old ways. Well, I just prayed, and I just felt God wanting me to come south, because I went north and I went to Byron Bay, so I come back, and to go south was only practical. So I come back to Melbourne, and my mum passed away in 2009, so I had to go to Sydney for the funeral and everything. So, but I saw my relatives, my niece and nephew and my brother, which was good. And with the money that I was left to from the will from my mum, I was able to buy a unit. I ended up moving to Ferntree Gully, finding a really nice unit renovated, and I bought that. Yeah, God did provide for me, because I'd still be renting if it wasn't for mum. So it's been good there, and it's really been an honouring from the Lord, because I've been faithful to him. He's faithful to us. So now I'm a school crossing supervisor for Knox Council. I love kids and I like I like the job. Yeah, it's good. Joined a church called Fruitful Vine Melbourne Church, and just started dealing with my issues, my problems with the ministers, and and then I met a few people, and then I came out of there and I came to One Hope Church. Well, I got a phone number from a friend in the church, and she introduced me to Andrew Schramm, who is a mighty counsellor, and from there I saw him for about 2 years and then joined the church.
Yeah.
I've overcome a lot of traumas because of PTSD, so I've gotten better with that, and it's been a period of 2 years since I've overcome that, and I'm just starting to get my feet on the ground now.
Yeah.
I was just really in a bad state, and I overcame a lot of areas in my life, stress and trauma, and depression and anxiety, and I could only go so far, and then I went to One Hope and starting to open up to people and having new friends, and it's been good. I've been to One Hope and gone to Cavell Corner, Cavell Kitchen, and met some people, and just really pressed into God. Yeah. Yes, we've been doing some prayer walks. Oh, it's been really good. I mean, I haven't thought about what to say before, but God the Holy Spirit just inspires you to pray. Yeah, and good things have been happening, signs and wonders. And what are some of the things that this church is like a beacon on the hill, a lighthouse, and that things will take place. I think that I can do things in the positive. I think God's got a plan for my life, even at my age. I like to help in the church. I like to help doing, maybe serving coffees or working on the door, welcoming people. But I'm not actually sure what the future holds for me. I might go to Bible college. God's been awesome in my life. I mean, I've been totaled, I've been in despair, and He's just come to rescue me and plant my feet upon high places, like the Psalms say, and heal me in certain areas. Yeah.